What's up, everybody? This is Tim from Arm Wrestling Secrets, and in this video, we're going to be talking about advanced tournament preparation for arm wrestling competition. All right, everybody, welcome to the show, and let's get right into it. Okay, so we're talking about advanced tournament preparation today. As you know, I'm going to be competing in the North American Arm Wrestling Championships in 1 week. I'm starting to feel the butterflies here, okay? So it's Saturday today as I'm filming this video. You're going to see it in a few days, but I'm going to be competing 1 week from today, okay? Right about this time, okay? Competing at noon. So I wanted to talk a little bit about advanced tournament preparation, what I'm doing. I talked the other day about kind of some of the basics of what I'm doing, how I'm not doing hard strength training, how I'm not doing hard table time, how I'm going to plan on coming in as fresh as possible. Okay, now I talked about that. Now I wanted to take a little bit further in this video and just talk about some of the other things I'm doing. So what I do in terms of advanced tournament preparation is I'm making a big checklist. See, I won't let you see it, okay? I'm making this big checklist of things I'm gonna be considering at the arm wrestling table, okay? So as I'm writing them down, I'm giving consideration to every part of this and making my final decisions, okay? And that's kind of what this video is about. It's about making your final decisions well before the tournament, okay? So if you're going up to the arm wrestling tournament, you're going up during the competition, you're going up to the table and you're still wondering what you're going to do, that's a huge mistake. That's a huge problem, okay? You want to be prepared. And I mean prepared in terms of how are you setting your body? How are you taking a grip? What is your primary attack? What's your secondary attack? What are your defenses? Have you given consideration to all of those things up and down, okay? So when I come into the tournament, I want to be totally prepared. What helps me to keep from getting nervous is having a game plan and sticking to the plan. Is I have an approach that I'm going to be coming into the arm wrestling competition with. I have a plan on how I'm going to be setting my body. I have a plan on where I'm going to be putting my feet. I know how I'm going to be taking a grip. I know the primary attacks that I'm going to be using against my opponents. I know exactly where I need my body to be in order to pull off those attacks. And that's really what I'm trying to get across in this video, is try to make a checklist of everything. Okay, and I have my list I'm looking at right now, but just some of the basic things when you're coming up to the table. Think about your foot position. When you're coming up, where are you going to put your feet? First, where are you going to put your feet? You got your feet should be in a nice balanced position in order to do the move you're planning on doing at the table, okay? Your foot positions are going to change. My foot positions change depending on the attack that I'm going to be taking, okay? Now, second, where are you going to put your elbow? Are you just going to put it wherever you want? Just put it wherever? Or are you going to pick a specific spot relative to my opponent? Where's my opponent going to put his elbow? I'm putting my elbow relative, depending on where he puts it and depending on what move I'm doing, I'm giving a lot of consideration as to exactly where I'm going to be putting my elbow, okay? Now, your grip. Have you considered your grip? Or are you just going to kind of grab and hope for the best, okay? Your grip should be specific for the move you're planning on doing. Okay, same thing. The grip is a huge factor in success at the arm wrestling table. You take a bad grip against someone with a different kind of style that's not going to match, your chance of winning the match are going to go down quite a bit. Okay, so I'm giving a lot of consideration to my grip, my elbow position, my feet, my hips. Okay, how far my feet are apart, my hips in relation to the table, my arm position. I don't want to get it too far away from me. Okay, my off arm, my left arm. I'm competing with my right arm. My left arm's damaged, so I'm not going to be competing with my left. But what are you doing with your left arm? Okay. When you're preparing for your hit, when you're preparing for the go, where do you put your arm? What do you do with your pronation? Okay. How do you hold your body? How much pressure do you put on the elbow pad? All those things need to be considered, and that's really what I wanted to get across in this short video. Was try to make a checklist of all the things that are going into your setup. When you set up at the table, how many factors are being involved? Your elbow, your foot, your feet, your hips, your hand position, your grip, your thumb, your arm in relation to your body, your hand position in relation to your shoulder. Okay, all those things should be considered, and it's going to make a big difference for you at the arm wrestling table. You'll feel a lot of the nerves will actually go away when you've put in a lot of research into your own training program and then exactly how you're going to be competing. Okay, is that you should know 10 days before the tournament. Here I am 1 week before the tournament, and I'm making all of my final decisions right now. I mean, I pretty much knew what I was going to be doing, but I've been coming up to the table and I'm making final considerations. I could do 5 or 6 different attacks, but I'm not going to do that. I am making my decision up on a couple of attacks that I'm going to use as my primary moves. And I'm sticking with those decisions. I'm going to be going in, setting my body for what I'm preparing to do well in advance of the tournament. I am not going to be making this up as I'm driving to the tournament. I am not going to be making this up, especially when I come up to the table. Okay? You should have a completely clear plan of basically what you're going to be doing when you get up to the arm wrestling table well before your competition starts and well before your name gets called. Thank you so much for watching the show today. Make sure to check out my coaching services in the description before you go, and I'll see you guys in the next one. My job is to help you become a better arm wrestler right now and help you save all the time and wasted energy that it takes trying to learn it all by yourself. But my schedule is filling up fast, so don't waste another second. If you want to light speed your arm wrestling knowledge, supercharge your training, and start winning more matches, click on the link in the description, go to my arm wrestling coaching page, and book a session with me right now.